All right, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and jump into this beautiful, divine, feminine, holistic health and healing energy. Thank you for joining me. This week, we're going to utilize the beautiful secret language of animals. This is a new deck that I am loving. And then we're also going to utilize the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. It's an oracle type of vibe, I guess. Anyway, any information that you may want or need to know, you can find in the description box. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings, okay? Keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Just take what does and let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I don't know, honey. You may not even really know them. They may be just in your environment at the time that this plays out in your life. Whatever. I also do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to the masculine and or feminine energies depending on what I feel intuitively. Again, roles can be reversed. Just because I say she, it can still be a male and vice versa. Whatever. We all have them within us, okay? I'm also big on numerology, so whether or not I call out the numbers, if you are drawn to them, please pay particular attention. That is Spirit trying to get your attention at that time, okay? If and when I call them out, my intention is that they resonate maybe with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even if you check your natal chart, the house that you want to pay particular attention to and the energy or sign they're in. That makes sense. However, whatever, just again, take what applies. Don't force it. The shoe don't fit. Don't come to me talking about them feet, them toes, nor them currents hurt, because I didn't do it, you did. Always be self-aware and self-accountable and you'll be all right, okay? Anyway, before we get into this, let's just get a quick word of prayer. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, Angels, Ancestors, and Spirit Guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your presence. Thank you for this day. Thank you for waking me up this morning and closing me in my right mind. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages for the collective straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gift and power of my tongue. Thank you for the insight, for the awareness, for the clarity. Thank you. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, strengthens, heals, protects, nurtures, nourishes, just empowers the viewer, whatever the viewer may need. Allow it to come through. Again, all these blessings I ask and give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh. All right, y'all. So, without further ado, the blessings. Yes, the blessings are raining through, honey. The decks have already been shuffled and blessed, and we're going to go ahead and get into this. So let's go and go. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today. What do you have for the Divine Feminine today? Oh, that's a lot, y'all. That's way too many. I'm going to show you and put them back. I mean, y'all clearly see they all flipped, and that's interesting because when I did the unboxing, the gecko came out. It says synchronicity, optimism, truth, mobility. And then we have the eagle, vision, freedom, authority, inspiration. Mind you, the number 33, which is mastery, the number 20, okay? And then golden orb spider, messenger, balance, awareness, design, and the number 32. And then orange blossom jellyfish, transparency, sensitivity, surrender, illumination, and the number 35. Let's see if they don't come back out, at least one of them. I only want one because these readings can be very lengthy, and I don't want it to be too terribly long for you, you know. But that still may be See, look at here. Y'all. Just one. Those animals still may be, especially if you see or if you come across them, may be signs of synchronicities for you. So, for them to flip over and for them to want me to show you, that's for a reason, I know. But I just want one, please. I just want one for the viewer. It's trying to come. What you got? Like, she can't take it. Yeah. Just one. Yep. Dugong. I hope that's how you say that. I don't even know. It's the number 6. I don't even know what this is really. It's almost, it looks like a mix between a platypus and a whale or a, I don't know, y'all. I really have to do my research on this. Excuse me, but it says trust, grace, mystery, humor. Somebody, I feel like I'm getting elder vibes, and whether or not that's you in that position or somebody, you know, is an elder for you, to you, right? Because I'm getting follow my lead, trust the process, grace and mercy, and accept the mystery. That's interesting because when I shuffled this during pre-shuffle of the Angels Ancestors Oracle, what was it? Trust the Unknown came out. So there's definitely something there. I feel like something magical and mysterious is occurring or will be occurring in your life, and it's just like you may not comprehend at all, but it's like you're trying to grasp it from a 3D level, and that's not it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not meant for you to really understand. You'll see as time goes on. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be I just heard to die for it, but it's gonna be like you're gonna crack up just because you're gonna be, it's like that hindsight type of deal, you know? It's just like, what? And you got crayfish at the bottom of the deck: protection, perseverance, vulnerability, regeneration, the number 8. Wow. So something spectacular may be coming through during the month of June and or August. And in saying that, could have something to do with a Gemini or Cancer, and Leo or Virgo potentially. Okay. That's interesting. Some of you may be, because I'm getting New Orleans vibes. That may be where your ancestry is from. Okay. I just see, I smell it too. It smells delicious. But somebody doing a seafood boil. You are definitely protected. I mean, there's no, it's just, that's what it is. Some of you may be a little, because I'm even hearing that you may be a little overprotective, or you're trying to shield yourself from whatever this is. And it's like, no, just be, that's probably where that grace and mercy came from. It's just like, it's like calm, like, I don't know, continue to be graceful and like be lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so closed off and hard. I just heard hard to the core, but like your shell, you got this protection around, could be even your heart, because I'm getting with this green here a little bit of that heart chakra. With this blue here, I definitely get and especially the number 6, third eye, because I'm telling you, it's something about this enlightenment here. But I was going to say also throat chakra. For me to say that could have something to do with Taurus, as far as throat chakra. But in this, I'm getting the heart chakra, and it's like some of you may be very, you know, overprotective because of maybe what you've gone through in the past. I don't know. I feel like for those of you who I'm talking to in this respect, there's a new relationship that's coming in, and it's just like because you've gone through, oh, and speaking of, that 8th house is coming through, and that's the Scorpio, right? So especially with this regeneration, it's because I was getting transformation vibes. So it's like you've gone through whatever you've gone through, you know, and that's probably why they're saying trust the process. And even though it may have been difficult, it's like with the 6th energy, it was meant to balance you out, you know what I'm saying? So that you can see what it is that you deserve, you know, so that you can get what you deserve, that reciprocity in a relationship, and so that you know what you're worth, and so that whether or not this is with a previous interest or whatever, or if this is somebody new, I feel that there's a transformative energy surrounding your personal relationships is basically what I'm getting to. Okay, I'll read them in just a minute. Let me see what is this. Can you clarify this? Oh, trying to get the whole doggone book, y'all. See, I'm telling you, I can look. So you got She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within, Protection Guardian, Drop Your Shields, which is what I was just saying. That's what I'm saying. I get that relationship vibe. Like, it's like some of y'all are definitely closed off, you know, like guarded within your heart chakra. And this is beautiful because this peacock, I mean, I get healing energy always from the peacock. The thing about the peacock is, it's like when they spread their feathers, they ready to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? They ready to show their yeah, I mean, that's basically the best way I can put it. They showing all they got, you know? And especially with Unleash the Wild Within, it's like let loose, you know? And then we have the Knight, Be Brave and Honest. And I love this. I don't know why I get like Virgo and energy from this, but it's like it's time to come out, you know what I'm saying? Come out of your little cubby, come out of the darkness, you know? Just be truthful. Like I said, now that you've learned or gone through whatever you've gone through with this energy, you can, it's okay. It's safe to be seen is what I'm hearing. And I just got oil on this card. But anyway, y'all, it's safe to be seen is what I'm getting from all of this. Like, you don't have to be closed off anymore, you know? And I know this probably won't stay up. Hold on, let me get this together. Okay, I pray that's a little better for you. I ain't gonna mess with those. But bottom of the deck we have, look, this is major to trusting in the process and in yourself and in your guidance. Like, if you follow your intuition and if you always tapped in, you know what I'm saying, there's no way you will be led astray. I promise you. Some of y'all truly may be this, you know, becoming, because I told y'all I got that vibe of a elder or a leader or whatever, and that may be what is going on as far as like you're training to become the next medicine man or woman or shaman. Okay. And whether or not they're actually in the physical, I do feel like your ancestors, some of you like truly are shamans, for those of you who this applies to. And you may have been receiving dreams, downloads, visions of like seeing that, you know, the initial, because I'm telling y'all, who was I talking to? I know last week, and really even still, there's this big theme around initiation, graduation and initiation. So that's for somebody, okay? So you're definitely leveling up, and it's like, it's okay. Like, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's beautiful energy if you allow. So let me go on, because I know these readings can be a little lengthy, especially with this secret animal language or language animal. Let me start with, I guess we'll go with the dugong. On pages 32 and 33. Trust, grace, mystery, humor. Dugongs, like dolphins and whales, are mammals who long ago, I knew it was a mix of something. What I say, platypus, that still may be a spirit animal totem for y'all. You might want to look that up too. But like dolphins and whales, are mammals who long ago adapted their form for life in the ocean. But unlike their cetacean counterparts, dugongs' vegetarian grazing habits and gentle, slow-moving ways reflect a stronger link to their ancient days on land. Growing to lengths of 10 feet long, dugongs look similar to the walrus and has a fluked tail resembling that of a whale. but strangely its DNA links it more closely to the elephant. Wow, that's very ancient. It got a whole lot of mix up in there. That's powerful. Referred to as the quote, and some of y'all truly are vegetarians, okay? Or need to be, I don't know. Referred to as the beauty of the sea in Egypt, queen of the sea in Kenya, and Princess Dugong in Indonesia. Dugong's story brings the great mystery of feminine power into the emotional currents of the water realm. That's beautiful, right on track. Thought to be the source of mermaid legends, early sailors caught glimpses of Dugong swimming near the surface waters and believed them to be half human, half fish creatures, singing to their lonely spirits in the night. Though herds of several hundred dugongs have been known to gather and journey together, Dugong spends most of its time grazing quietly alone or in pairs. That's where that night is coming from, because I told you I got that Virgo vibe, which is the hermit, which tends to be a loner. You know what I'm saying? The female dugong lives for up to 70 years and only mates a few times in her life, spending 2 or more years in companionship and caring for her children. So the message. As an ancient bridge between the realms of land and sea, Dugong honors the woven wisdom of your physical body and your heart. For Dugong, the key to survival is not to fight or flee, not to chase or hunt, but to move with grace and ease, calling and allowing that which is needed to come to you. That's that receptivity, the feminine energy. That's powerful. Dugong's message is to slow down, breathe deep, and take time to be. Libra vibes are coming through, because I'm seeing the Empress, y'all. And she knows to sit back, relax, and attract. Powerful feminine energy. Okay? With Dugong, more is achieved through less effort. Allow the feminine power within you to sing its song into the waters, summoning that which you require and desire most. Action may still be required, but first find your place in the moment with an aim of doing from a higher state of being. Okay? With Dugong, no matter how busy you seem to be, know that there's always time to do what is most important. Take time to honor those you love. Celebrate the gift of children and embrace your role in nurturing the spirit of those younger than you on the path. I told you. So y'all may truly be the elders to the young ones, okay? Rush nowhere and you will find yourself everywhere you need to be, just at the perfect time. Start by being right here, now. And the affirmation they leave you with, which is on page 33, powerful, because it's going back to that gecko, right? You may want to look that up. But it says, I am present, I am calm, I am present, I am calm. I trust the abundant flow of life that now brings to me all that I need and desire. With peace and gratitude, I share my gifts with others. Beautiful. All right, y'all. Moving on to the crayfish on pages 36 through 38. Okay. Protection, perseverance, vulnerability, regeneration. Freshwater cousin to the lobster, armored one of the water realm, crayfish brings to us the gift of polarity, opposites that complement each other, strength and vulnerability, independence and interconnectivity, protectiveness and receptivity. These are the ways of the crayfish. That's powerful. That is powerful. That's why they both came out together like that. Ooh, and it's both talking about that water energy. So very much so talking about something emotional. Because I hear both emotional roller coaster. And then I also heard emotional, gotta let you know. So it's, that's two totally different songs, but it's still having to do with the relationship and your emotions, and like, however, wherever you lie on that spectrum, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it's definitely, I feel that the polarities, and because I just heard the stretch, I don't know. So, born into eggs called, quote, instars, end quote, crayfish spend their lives journeying the depths of underwater landscapes with an external skeleton that surrounds a soft inner body. Crayfish has no bones at all. They are fiercely protective against those who oppose them. I told y'all, some of y'all overprotected, and will literally tear each other's limbs off in a fight. But they are gentle and loving with their mates, and their limbs grow back. Crayfish walk forward, journeying many miles across the underwater landscape, holding claws with each other for support, but swim backwards, much faster than their walk. Wow. I don't know if you want to go backwards, but when crayfish molt each year, they shed their entire outer shell, then eat that shell to retain the calcium and phosphates it contains. In their vulnerability, they go into hiding until the new shell hardens around their body. That's powerful. Wow. That makes so much sense, y'all, the way that these are too, because it's like literally describing the molting of the crayfish in the way that it has to regenerate, which is what it says. So it's like they shed the skin, they unleash the wild within, even though it's soft and vulnerable and, you know what I'm saying, sweet, right? But and it's like, because I just heard Janelle Monáe, walking contradiction, yes, I'm factual and fiction. A little crazy, little sexy, little cool, little rough around the edges, but I keep it smooth. You know? Wow. And then then they gotta go in hiding, or, you know what I'm saying, retreat, like I said, because that's why I kept getting that Virgo energy, the hermit energy, to protect themselves. Mm-hmm. And that's even, as the knight says, being brave and honest. That takes a lot to do that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let's see. In their vulnerability, they go into hiding until the new shell hardens around their body. As bottom dwellers, crayfish are living filters for the water, but they are also highly sensitive to contamination. The presence of healthy crayfish in a body of water is a sign that the water they are living in is also healthy. Powerful. Healthy emotions is what I just heard. So the message: when crayfish crawls into your world, he calls you to consider your current life structures. The gift of structure provides safety and stability as we move and grow in the world. There are times when certainty and firm support are needed to harvest the strength for your steps on the path. The crayfish comes to remind you that yours is also a path of transformation and becoming. Within this journey, there will be times when you need to break free from the current form in order to expand into a higher way. This does not mean rejecting or abandoning your current circumstance, but rather, as crayfish does each time it sheds, then eats its shell, to harvest the lessons and gifts of what has been in order to evolve and grow into a form that will fully honor and support who you are now becoming. Whew. I hope y'all got that. I mean, that's what I've been trying to tell you. Sometimes when we feel boxed in by our circumstance, our first response is to contract, pull away, push back, or defend. What would happen if, instead of contracting, you expanded your vision to take in a much bigger picture? What would happen if, instead of pulling away to avoid conflict with another, you stepped in closer with a commitment to working together? What would happen if, instead of pushing back or defending your point of view, you opened yourself to truly see the world through the other person's eyes, seeking a solution that honors both and all? When we think we need to be more, quote, realistic, end quote, sometimes we really need is to be more inspired. Crayfish calls you to expand your perception of the possible rather than shrinking to fit the current form. Challenge yourself to see beyond what you or others may have thought possible yesterday and create a whole new form of expression that honors your greatest gifts and who you truly came here to be. I kind of got off track because I was thinking about that, the night, they were bringing the night to my mind's eye. And that's where you have to be brave. And everything that they just said, you know, instead of retreating, that's the easy thing to do, right? To run away. Be brave and honest, you know. Not that you have to argue or, you know, prove yourself or any of that. But like they said, it's a way you can handle the situation so that you can basically both be, you know, either agree to disagree and still be open-minded, though, to try to see a different point of view, you know. That's brave. That truly is. It takes grace. That's where the dugong is coming in. It does take some grace, right? Okay. You may feel, did I read all of that? I think I did. Challenge yourself to see beyond. Yeah. Okay. You may feel called to spend time in quiet solitude in order to cultivate that's why they were bringing that night to my attention too. So you may feel called to spend time in quiet solitude in order to cultivate your inner strength and allow your new self to integrate. Know that this is normal. In fact, it is an essential part of your journey. Know too that within your vulnerability there is great power. When it comes time to share yourself with others, do so authentically from your heart, and you will open the path to new levels of connection and depth of expression together. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all relationship, and it ain't just got to be romantic either, but your relationship is transforming and it's regenerating, because if you are aware and see how you play, what role you play, you know what I'm saying, you can make it work. However, you can heal it however you see fit, you know. So the affirmation I leave you with on page 38: harvesting the lessons of all that has been, honoring the gifts of all that is, I expand my way of seeing, being, and doing in the world for the good of all. Okay, that's powerful. I love that. So let's see. I really feel that the Angels Ancestors Oracle speaks for themselves. Let's see. No, I just passed Shiva. I gotta find these, y'all. Hold on, so I don't waste y'all time. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in order of the way they got them in the book. So starting with the Knight, pages 46 and 47. Okay. Message: do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The Knight is a knight in shining armor dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you. Whether you are male or female, that energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. See? I'm telling you, it all goes together. So the extended message: the energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through your will. Well, that's what they said, to force anything through with your will. Okay. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. I received that. All right. Moving on to the Shaman, which is pages 4 and 65. Okay. The message: trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. On the inner planes of all the shamans of times gone by are helping On the inner planes, all of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Many are working as spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors. The Shaman card brings the energy of your shaman guides to you. Shamans believe that when there was illness or disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere, or a negative pattern had installed itself in them. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the, quote, demon, end quote. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work with lower energies, or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. Wow. So the extended message: there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from miracles you deserve. That's powerful. That trust is coming through big, y'all. I mean, it's like in every single card almost, right? Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come out on top. The Shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. I'm telling y'all dream work, meditation, whatever, connect. All right, moving on to She-Wolf, which is pages 70 and 71. The message: let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, and that's where that protection guard, that peacock is coming through in that protection guardian, which we'll get to in just a moment. So she is an alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self, baby. Some of y'all got powers and gifts that you are, it's like trust them and trust yourself. You are needed to unleash them. Don't be afraid because people got something to say. Somebody always gonna have something to say. So the fuck what? Don't hide behind your power and your gifts because you were meant, that's why you're here. You're meant to share them with the world. You have no idea the potential and the abilities and what you are capable of doing and meant to do is what I was about to say. So the extended message, you are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. I laugh because I always be telling people I'm a rebel with a cause. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here, baby. All right, and finally, the protection guardian. Pages 112 and 113. The message. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. What did I just say? The protection guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. I love it. So the extended message. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but this is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that the angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. I love it. That's why they wanted that whole book to come out. That's what I have for y'all, and I pray y'all got it. If it resonates, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourself. I pray that's what you're here for. If someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. That helps build the platform, and I truly, truly, truly thank you for that. If you're joining me for another day, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all, be easy. And don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. I love you and I thank you. This is...